Smitty, OAC, Junior High States. The NCAA's fast approaching. Do you do the corner rugs for the NCAA tournament?
That's a silly question, Zeb. Of course, I mean, no tournament's complete without corner rugs, with Smitty's corner rugs, that is. But yeah, me and Cooper are loading up Wednesday. Cooper's skipping school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Gonna get to meet David Taylor and Kale, and he's excited as heck. And my wife's like, who is David Taylor? Cooper keeps telling me he's gonna meet David Taylor. I'm like, not only just the best wrestler of all time. It's, well, you know, Kale's best wrestler of all time, naturally, but close second, right? David Taylor, close second. And that big match with Dake, you know, we're excited to see that. Hopefully those guys pair up in the finals. But yeah, man, me and Cooper are heading out just like we did a couple years ago with Birdlino, and we'll get to be in there Wednesday night and throwing down corner rugs at 2 a.m. in the morning. You know that's.
What's that like? What's that like going into that empty arena, being the only person in there? It's got to be pretty cool, right?
It's intense. You remember the feeling?
It was really cool, actually.
It was cool. I mean, remember that it was echoing in there, and
we drove your vehicle into the arena.
Absolutely, man.
We're almost on the floor. It was cool.
That was stuff we'll take to our grave for sure, man. Good time. So, you know, the NCAA's, you know, with us, like I told all these coaches, you know, they asked me about my corner rugs. I mean, the NCAA would not use our corner rugs if they weren't top notch. And, you know, just like you asked me, Zeb, you know, why couldn't you just go down the street and to a local carpet guy and get a red and green carpet? And I'm going to explain that to all these coaches out there. This is regular carpet. See, this is like trailer carpet. It's polyester carpet. It's actually the same carpet that my competitor sells. This is called a jute back. Okay, and it's latex, and when I first started in my corner rug business, this was what I used because it had the highest profit margins on it. But I did not like what was going on because after a match,
it's real flaky and whatnot.
After it looks like trailer carpet. You put a couple heavyweight coaches on this carpet right here, and it's just going to be dead. Plus, it's indenting into the mats. But worst of all, it's looking bad on top. But worst of all, after a tournament, you're rolling it up and rolling it up. All this latex starts to disintegrate. So that's why I went to, because I'm a carpet guy, carpet professional, and this is 100% nylon. Nylon is the best you make carpet out of, and you can't go up the street and get a carpet like this with an attached pad on the back, because the guy up the street would have to buy a 12 by 200 foot piece, and he's not going to do that to sell you 6 sets of corner rugs. So that is why you cannot go down the street, and if you do, you're just being generic. There is no corner rug like Smitty's Restaurant corner rugs. And then on top of that, the whole branding thing of, you know, let's just say if it's a little corner rug, we've seen my patches. I mean, get your logo, you're a sponsor, Convenient, Kroger's, whoever that is, man, and get them to put a patch back here and get them to pay for your rugs. They're only $250 a set. Put a patch on there for like $300 a set. You can put a patch on each side and you get them to pay for it. So I think that's the philosophy for high schools. You know, all these broke schools ain't got no money, and broke wrestling teams, get your sponsor to pay for them. And then we top spray them with a MRSA staph killer, and which our competitor doesn't do. And that MRSA staph killer is good for 2 years. Anything comes in contact is going to get killed, your headgear, shoes, whatever. And last but not least, this is our new wrestling room entrance rug. I can make this into a runner. It's rubber back, very cost effective. WVU, Greg Jones, shout out to Greg. Greg purchased these off us beginning of the year. And again, just to help be proactive and killing MRSA and staph, and it just gets the funk off your bottom of your shoes. And again, it's cost effective as all get out. I like this, man. I think I'm gonna come up with a bathroom rug and put this, you know, how nasty do all these bathrooms get at Pee Wee wrestling tournaments and everything. Put this right outside the bathroom. All these referees come out, kids, you know. So look for that in the future from Smitty's. And last, and I'm gonna let you go, Zeb, is we're gonna be coming out with custom colors. We're gonna be doing blue and we're gonna be doing black. Because I got a lot of people asking me for custom colors. And let's just say if you're, hypothetically, I got 2 reds and your colors are red and black, I could put a black binding on. If you wanted 2 sets of rugs, I personally think it defeats the purpose of.
It's a red and a green wrestler, essentially, is why you have this.
Yes.
You know whose coach is sitting what corner.
Yes, but I got a lot of schools asking me and requesting custom colors, so we're going to do blue for freestyle.
I think I saw you maybe at the Olympic trials, too. Is that
was the U.S. Open?
U.S. Open,
and the Olympic trials.
And the Olympic trials.
A couple years ago, we did Olympic trials, yep. And they were blue, but they were the jute back, because that's the only thing I got the blue in. But we're going to get felt back, black, this year for sure, maybe blue, but if not blue, it'll come the following year. So you crazy coaches out there, because I know there's a couple that want custom colors, I'm going to be doing here before we're done.
All right, what did you guys recently just do for us? We weren't able to get the rights fees for the Ohio State tournament. Who took care of those?
Smitty's Wrestling Corner Rugs, not that, you know, I take care of those guys that take care of me. So Zeb said he was in a pickle. Need a little bit of money to help, because we got to be showing Nathan Tomasello, you know, wrestling and winning his 4th time. And You know, speaking of Nathan Thomas Stanlow, that's the first time I ever seen him smile was in that interview that you did with him. That was weird. He was smiling during the interview last weekend up here at the OAC Junior High State Tournament. Because I went up to Burnett's one time, and I watched him wrestle with this kid from Kentucky, and they were just drilling, and the kid was already double nose plugged and had a black eye after 10 minutes of drilling, and like he was the most intense kid I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, yeah, no sweat, man. That's what we do. We're here to, you know, and now with our new mission, I think that every wrestler is out to save Olympic wrestling, man. So I think all of us wrestlers got to come together, and anything that we can all do to help save Olympic wrestling, man. I mean, all these 15 and 16-year-old kids now that were wanting to go wrestle in the Olympics, man. I mean, they got to be feeling like dirt that their Olympic dreams might be over with. So do whatever you can to help save Olympic wrestling.